Good day folks, Jim Langlands here from FX Charts with the currency outlook for the Finance News Network for Tuesday the 18th of December. Well, it was pretty much a yen dominated session today. The dollar and the euro yen both opened sharply higher in Asia, of course, yesterday morning. But throughout the session the yen's regained some of its lost ground and has come back towards Friday's closing levels as profit taking is set in pre the Christmas break. Ahead of the BOJ meeting, which is tomorrow, probably not going to go too far with the yen, and I suspect we're going to have some range-bound trading today. Not going anywhere too far directionally one way or the other. Elsewhere, it was pretty much a quiet session really. There's been a bit more of a positive bias on the talks between Obama and Bonner over the fiscal cliff negotiations, but nothing concrete. But the equity markets have closed about 1% higher, so the dollar's holding its gains there, well, holding its own I should say, and the euro's pretty much unchanged from yesterday. On the other side of the Atlantic, Mario Draghi, he was speaking to the European Parliament and was pretty downbeat about the outlook for the European economy for 2013. So this morning we've got the euro trading at 131.60, dollar yen's at 83.80, and euro yen's at 110.30. Cable's a little bit higher, it's at 162. There was a bit of buying out of the Middle East, I think, corporate demand, and a little bit of selling of euro sterling cross as well. And dollar Swiss, that's trading at 91 3/4. That's sitting right on quite important FIBO support, and if it goes through there, I think we're probably going to head back towards 91, possibly slightly lower. The Aussie and the Kiwi, they both had pretty quiet sessions today. The Aussie's at 105.45.50 area, and the Kiwi's at 84.40. We've got a bit of event risk today. We've got the RBNZ economic outlook first up, and later on this morning we've got the RBA minutes of the last meeting where they lowered rates, and that's going to give us a bit of a guide perhaps as towards the next meeting, although because it's not till February, maybe the RBA will hold their cards fairly close to their chest, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Apart from that, it's a pretty quiet session. There's not an awful lot of data out really today, so I wouldn't be surprised to see most of the currencies hang around current levels, possibly until this time tomorrow, unless we get something one way or another from the fiscal cliff talks. So that's really about it today. If you do want a more comprehensive outlook on the market, go to the website as usual, www.fxcharts.com.au, and that aside, please just remember that any outlook mentioned here is a personal view only and not intended to be used as trading advice. So that's all for today. Have a very good one, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.